Campaigns Are Dumb, Episode 4, Road Sign Rage. Okay, this episode is about road signs, and in politics, they're as American as apple pie. The problem is, they've become ugly, incessant reminders of how dumb campaigns have become. And that's why I hate road signs. Now look, I know hate is a harsh word, but they're inanimate objects, so it's okay. And I'm not talking about yard signs here, just the ones that are everywhere else. Now, there are a lot of reasons road signs have been an effective part of campaigns. First, there's name recognition. Candidates have to find a way to get their name out, and the old marketing rule says someone needs to see your name at least 7 times before they'll remember it enough to vote for you. Fair enough. You know, road signs also soothe candidates and supporters. Now, you might not know this one unless you've actually worked on a campaign. Candidates like to see their name everywhere. Makes them feel better. And their friends and supporters too. And last, road signs annoy opponents. If you have more of them, it pisses off the other guys. It makes them think you have more money, a better organization, and more, well, you. Okay. So I guess those are good reasons, but here's some others to consider. They're a total waste of money. When you see an 8 by 4 foot road sign, you're seeing about $80. Some are more, some are less, but $80. Now think of how many signs you see right now on your roads. That's a ton of money. Second, they're an enormous pain in the ass. Not only do you have to put them up, but you have to maintain them, replace them when they get blown away or vandalized, and then you got to take them all down when the campaign is over. And I know this is sometimes a fun thing to do for your local firefighter union members, but seriously, they're an enormous time suck. And last but not least, they're ugly. I don't doubt your area is any different from Arizona right now. It's like sign hell here. And not just because it's hot. But now, okay, yeah. And they're also bad for the environment too. Seriously? Penguins and seals? For real? All right. Now, the real reason I hate road signs is that in 2010, road signs have jumped the shark. For reals. And I'm going to give you 3 examples. So this past summer, I'm driving around one day and I see these signs. Now, as I said earlier, road signs are great for name recognition, soothing the candidate, and annoying opponents. And yeah, I guess this one does those 3 really well. But seriously, you have a few seconds to not just get people's attention, but to give them a reason to vote for you, and the best you can do is tell them you want to stop Obama? That tells me 3 things. You have nothing to say about yourself. You'll try to stop the president, even if he does something most of us agree is good. And you just want to pander to Republican primary voters without any desire to be a legitimate candidate for the general election. Now, you know what really kills me is that with just a little thought, this campaign could have made some nice signs that told you more about the candidate in a positive way that could still stand out from the crowd. You know, you could go the prescription sheet route that focuses on the fact that the candidate is a doctor and have a little bit more of a positive tone. Or you could really try to be different with a heart monitor metaphor and some different colors than red, white, and blue. The point here is campaigns make the mistake of going over the top with insane messages to get attention. There are other more positive ways to do this. You know, another thing campaigns are trying to do to be different is to add things like scannable barcodes to road signs to work with smartphone applications. Now, seriously? I think it's cool people are trying to be different, but who's going to do this while they're driving by in their car? You know what? Wait, I don't want to know. And then lastly, there's the worst thing I've ever seen when it comes to political road signs. You might remember the Pants on Fire postcard from episode 2. Well, here's the same campaign, which in their infinite wisdom has put up signs next to their opponents' signs pretty much everywhere. Even better is that they've been too lazy to move them when their victim's campaign has moved their own signs. Now, you can imagine this looks wonderfully juvenile along all the roads of Arizona's 5th Congressional District. And you know what this is? It's the political equivalent of a kick me sign. And that's not just dumb, it's pathetic. Road signs are not just wastes of time and money, but they have become a complete embarrassment to politics. And at the end of the day, bold and creative campaigns will win without them. Some just have to be willing to try. And that's it for this yeah. And you'll make the penguins and seals happy too. Thank you, boys. That's it for this episode of Campaigns Are Dumb. Until next time, don't be a dummy.